Hey guys, let's have a conversation and we're going to talk about Rickey Smiley and his youngest daughter, Erin, who had the scary and unfortunate experience of being involved in a shooting while in a car. She was hit by stray bullets, and this all happened in Atlanta during what people are speculating was a road rage incident. So according to the reports, she was in her car, she was in a vehicle, just headed to get some food over the weekend from Whataburger, and she was shot while she was in her vehicle. So police are saying that at least 3 men and a woman were injured also after someone opened fire at an intersection, and they believe that it was a result of an argument between these men. So she, meaning Rickey Smiley's daughter, Erin, she didn't have anything to do with this. She wasn't involved in any way with this situation. She was just sitting in a separate vehicle, and her vehicle was struck by stray bullets. And so they haven't caught the suspects yet, but this was a very scary situation for her, as any of you can imagine. Rickey shared this on his Rickey Smiley morning show, and even his coworkers didn't know what happened until he shared it, because he was at work, working as usual, and then he shared it live on the air.
You know, my youngest daughter was shot last night.
Who?
Erin.
What?
She in the hospital right now.
No. What?
That's why I can't have focus, because I'm sitting up here trying to do the morning show and trying to book my flight to Houston
Erin
to go and
was
see
shot?
about her. She was shot.
How's she
shot
doing?
twice last night. She's
Oh,
fine.
what?
She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. It just I'm just so angry right now. And I just made the video about the 8-year-old kid. And my daughter going to Whataburger to get something to eat last night. And, you know, I go to bed around about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and I woke up, text message. I got to do the show. I came trying to focus, trying to do the show, and trying to figure out, because it ain't hardly any flights because of COVID. It's limited flights. So I got to, fly to Dallas and then drive down to Houston because it was a 7-hour layover. But the fact that she's laying up in the hospital, I'm probably going to have to go into surgery.
Oh, my God.
She's just crying. She's crying. She's scared. I can't get to her.
So you got to hear that, and that is definitely scary. And the fact that he was able to work and not even say anything to anyone during that time, I mean, I can't even say how someone can be that strong and go in and work and know what happened and just continue to work sort of, as usual, and then share that information. That definitely was scary, and it was a surprise, as you could hear, to his co-workers. I am hoping and praying that they find the people or the person that is responsible for this, because not only was his daughter hurt, apparently there were others that were injured as well. They haven't revealed the identities of the other people who were injured, but they're saying there were at least 3 other people that were injured at that scene. So thankfully she was not killed in the situation. But being shot, no matter if it's seen as threatening or non-life threatening, to have a bullet just strike you out of nowhere has got to be a scary situation. So I'm definitely grateful that they got her to the hospital in time. She didn't lose so much blood where it was, a life-threatening situation, and she may have to go through some time of physical therapy. We don't really know what her status is right now. She posted on her social media that she's not able to walk yet, but she's just grateful to be alive. And I'm quite sure that would be the thoughts of a lot of people. But to go from just being a normal kid, just living your everyday life, to at a moment's notice being shot and then having to have surgery and experiencing nerve damage and not being able to walk, that's a lot. That's a lot for anybody, no matter how old you are, or if you've experienced someone going through that situation but you haven't been through it yourself personally. That is a lot for anybody. And just looking at the pictures, it was a very horrible scene, and it's just a lot of blood at the scene and in the car, and that's just very, very scary. So let's just pray for him and his family and for all of the others that were involved, and hopefully they will catch the perpetrators and that they will be brought to justice. But with everything going on, and there's so many people out there that are fighting and protesting and wanting change and justice, if that's what they decide to do, it's situations like this that makes it really hard, and it makes it bad for people that are looking to point the fingers at others when this is happening within your own community. But I'm not going to divulge on that too much more. I'm just going to leave it at that. But you guys let me know your feelings in the comment section. This is the Minister of Beauty. Thank you so much for supporting the podcast. You can click the links in the description box to do so. And of course, thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And you can hit the notifications bell so you know whenever I do upload another episode. This is the Minister of Beauty, here to share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and until the next one, have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.